Hello everybody, my name is Talitha Salsabila Aminta Kusumah, but you can call me Talitha. And right now I will be doing my final exam of English 2 by making a video within 20 minutes talking about the arts, culinary, culture of Indonesia towards Indonesia golden era. Okay, now let's get into it. So, Indonesia arts, culture, culinary heritage and embracing into the golden era. So we all know Indonesia is a country known for its extraordinary diversity. It's home to 1,300 ethnicity groups. By this diversity has given a rise to rich and colorful tapestry of arts, culture and culinary, and tradition that continues to amaze the world. As Indonesia steps closer to its golden era, these elements of heritage play a crucial role in showcasing the nation's identity into the global group. So now you know the line of the Indonesia golden era. Now I'm going to tell you about the Indonesia arts. As you all know, Indonesia arts has so many that you cannot count, because as you all know, Indonesia has a lot of diversity of ethnicity groups. Just like I said before, we have around 1,300 ethnicity groups. Now let me show you like one of them. Okay, arts of culture, or arts as a reflection of Indonesia's souls. The art in Indonesia have always been more than just forms of expressions. They are a reflection of the country's soul. From visual arts to performing arts, each region offers something unique. For example, the batik tradition. As you all know, we all know batik, right? Like batik is like already universal. We wore batik for like a formal like going to someone's wedding, or a formal like events and many things like meetings, and maybe a doing presentations. And also, you know, you can also wear batik for your everyday life, like daily life. Like batik is already so universal. Okay, so the batik tradition from Java has been recognized as UNESCO intangible cultural heritage. The intricate patterns and motif of batik tell story about nature, philosophy, and life. And also, you know that batik patterns is handmade. They handmade it themselves. They draw themselves, each of it with details, and a lot of details and perspective, as you can see. So it took a lot of hard works making batik. That's why it's so famous between other culture and also other countries. Like other countries already like wore them too, you know. Okay, so moving on, but we're still in batik though. Okay, similarly, the wood carving from Toraja are not merely decorative but serve as a medium to convey spiritual beliefs and ancestral respect. Okay, and also I want to tell you about this other culture too. So it's called in Betawi culture. One of the most iconic form of art is lenong. This traditional theatrical performance infused with humor, satire, and moral lessons remain as an important aspects of Jakarta culture's identity. Another Betawi tradition is called Tanjidor. Tanjidor is a showcase as a blend European and local musical influences. These art forms remind us of Indonesia's rich history and its openness to cultural integrations. So, let me spill you about my TMI. FYI, okay? Maybe FYI, okay. FYI, I am an Betawi culture, like ethnicity Betawi. So as I tell you, this lenong is like quite popular in the Betawi culture, and Tanjidor too. If you don't know what Tanjidor is, before I said that Tanjidor is like from European and like classical music. Well, yes, Tanjidor is like a form of musical, like, okay, I'm going to show you right here. This is Tanjidor, okay? Now, that is too famous from our Betawi culture, okay? So moving on, as we move towards Indonesia's golden era, it is vital to preserve and promote these arts on international platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and many others. But as you all know, TikTok is one of the famous platforms that is, so I guess like you could promote it in there, use hashtags, or not, like maybe duet with someone. You could promote the instrument, like traditional instrument, like I said, Tanjidor, and also like maybe from other culture ethnicity like gamelan. And you know, you could even show like a sneak peek from the lenong dance. Now you could like promote it in TikTok and many other like platforms or social medias. Okay, moving on. Collaboration between traditional and modern artists, as well as increased government support, can assure that these treasures continue to inspire future generations. Now, that is me explaining about the arts of Indonesia, mostly in Betawi culture, because I am in Betawi culture. So we're gonna moving on. That is culture. We're going to talk about culture. Culture, a source of unity in diversity. Indonesia culture is deeply rooted in its diversity. The traditions, languages, and practices of each ethnic group to contribute to a collective identity that unites the nations. And the Betawi people, or instance, represents a fascinating blend of Malay, Chinese, Arab, and Dutch influences due to Jakarta history as a major trading hub. As you all know, before our city is called Jakarta, the city was called Batavia. Yes. Okay, so moving on. One notable Betawi tradition is the Palang Pintu ceremony, often performed during weddings. This ritual involves a mock martial arts battle between the groom's representatives and the bride's family, symbolizing the groom's determination to win the bride's hands. And the ceremony is accompanied by witty poetry and humor, showcasing the lively spirits of the Betawi people. And I've already like seen these things, Palang Pintu, as like face to face, and yes, it is filled with humor. Everybody was laughing about it, and like I said, there's poetry, but in Indonesia we call it like pantun. So the other person said something, and this person that is like, okay, maybe I'm going to explain like this. This is the person that is representative of by the bride, and this is the representative of the grooms. So the representative of the grooms said something, and then the representative of the wife the bride, like answer it back like that. Okay, that is like the simple explanation that is. Okay, so we are going to move on. Such traditions not only serve as cultural markers but also as a tools to foster unity. In a country as diverse as Indonesia, celebrating these unique practices helps to strengthen national pride and mutual respect among its citizens. And that is it. That is it about the culture. And if you are like maybe wondering, oh my god, what is it though? I'm still curious. Well, you could search for yourself about this culture, like I said, Palang Pintu, because that is like the most unique and icon of all things, in my opinion. So we're going to moving on, and to this section we are going to discuss about culinary of Indonesia. Okay, so culinary heritage, Indonesia's flavorful identity. There's a lot of dish like between ethnicity. Okay, so among that maybe a global people know, like universal, is rendang, right? Because that is the most famous dish from Indonesia. Okay, so moving on, Indonesia culinary heritage is one of its most powerful tools for cultural diplomacy. And with flavor as diverse as its people, Indonesia cuisine is celebration of spices, techniques, traditions. So, Betawi cuisines, for example, offers dishes that reflect the multicultural influences of Jakarta. Okay, so there are many dishes from the Betawi culture, okay, but for me specifically, as like I was so adorned by it, it's like from the wedding dish. Yeah, from the wedding dish, there are, if you want to give the bride something, you have to give it, like the groom has to give, like there's one of this cake that's called kue tampol, like kue tampol. If it's like translated to English, it is called like slab cake. Yeah, slab cake. Now that is like okay, so moving on, like I said, there's many like cuisines from Betawi, but like soto Betawi is a creamy coconut milk based soup. It's a beloved dish that combines tender beef, aromatic spices, and rich flavors. Another iconic dish is kerak telur, a traditional omelette-like snack made with glutinous rice, duck, egg, and crispy fried shallots. These dishes not only delight locals but also captivated international audiences, making them excellent ambassadors of Indonesia culture. So beyond Betawi cuisines, other regional dishes like I said, rendang from West Sumatra, papeda from Papua, and coto Makassar from South Sulawesi highlight the vast culinary diversity of the archipelago. Promoting these dishes through culinary festivals, international food events, and tourism initiatives is essential for introducing Indonesia to the world. Okay, so like I said, we Indonesia have so many dishes and culinary that we cannot, me as an Indonesian people, of course I haven't tried them all, but I want to try them, but from the original region though. That's my opinion. Okay, so we are going to our last section, that is towards the golden era. Like I said, Indonesia towards the golden era. This is the main theme of making this video. So moving on, and I am going to explain it to you all. So as Indonesia approached its golden era, defined by economic growth, technological advancement and cultural progressions, arts, culture, and culinary heritage will remain at the heart of its identity. To ensure these treasures continue to thrive, several steps can be taken. You gotta listen. So first, education and awareness. Integrating traditional arts and culture into school curriculums can instill pride and knowledge in younger generation, like workshops and many others. Like I said, younger generation, we have to keep it going. Okay, like maybe workshops and programs that teach batik making, traditional dances, and cooking can help perceive these traditions. Second, global promotion. Like I said before, we are going to promote it into international by many platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and many other social medias. So by showcasing Indonesian arts and cuisine at international events or platforms can boost the country's cultural diplomacy. Okay, now third, digital innovations. In today's digital age, social media and online platforms can play a significant role in promoting Indonesia heritage. We are going back to number 2, global promotions. And this is like the specific one, the digital one. Because sometimes digital promotion can hype us faster enough, in my opinion. Okay, so we are going to the last one. The fourth one is collaboration and innovation. Encouraging collaboration between traditional and modern artists or chefs can result in innovative creations that appeal to both local and global markets. Now, for example, combining traditional Betawi recipes with modern culinary techniques could attract a younger generation while maintaining its authentic. Now that's really important. Now, in conclusions of all the things that I already said, like in conclusions, Indonesia's art, culture, and culinary heritage are not just remnants of the past. They are living, evolving aspects of the nation's identity. As the country prepares to embrace its golden era, these elements will play a vital role in shaping Indonesia's place on the global stage. By preserving and promoting them, we not only honor our ancestors but also pave the way for a future where Indonesia's rich heritage can continue to inspire the world. So let us work together and ensure that Indonesia's beautiful diversity and creativity shines brightly as we step into this promising new chapter. And like I said, in my opinion, the promoting with digital promotions will make us go faster towards the golden era, initial golden era. Like I said, we can like global promotion into the international booth, expo, or just digital promotions with many platforms, that is TikToks, Instagram, Facebook, many other things. Okay, so that is it about my explanation about Indonesia's art, culinary, and culture towards into the golden era. Now I hope you understand what I said and can take in mind of my opinion and many other things. And that is it. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.